I wanted to talk to you about Kevin Hart.
Yes.
So he Instagram saying that the Academy has told him that either he apologizes or they find a new host, and he's refusing to apologize. What do you think?
See, that's a hard topic for me because I am a big fan of Kevin Hart, and I know that he probably didn't mean any malice by it. But I mean, I think an apology is due. If it hasn't been given before, I think maybe it would be something nice. And if he doesn't, I don't think we should hold him accountable. I think we should just remember and forgive him.
So you think he should host the Oscars?
Um, yes, I do. I'm not going to hold that against him. I think he's a wonderful host, and I don't think he should be obligated or held. Anything should be held against him for the past decisions that he's made. We have to all be open with our hearts, you know.
I'm not quitting YouTube. Bang, bang, what's up, it's iCkEdMeL. Let's do a quick video. I know my hair looks crazy. I don't know where my brush is at. There's a bunch of toys all over the room. I just can't stand it! But it's Friday, so it's a good day. Kevin Hart had to step down from, what is that, insignificant award show? The Grammys? Or what is that called? Oh, Oscars. Oh, maybe that is kind of significant. He had several tweets, right, man? Several tweets against the LGBTQRZYX community. And you know you can't play with that community, man. I'm going to read to you one of the tweets that he did. All the other tweets were referring to people as FAG. I don't even think I could say the word. I don't even know if I could spell it out, but you know what I mean. So a lot of people are upset. This is from 2009. 2010, 2011, 2010, referring to a bunch of different people as FAG. So I guess all those tweets resurfaced, and there was another tweet in 2011 where he said, yo, if my son comes home and tries to play with my daughter's dollhouse, I'm going to break it over his head and say in my voice, stop, that's gay. So I guess a lot of people are offended by that. Me, I see that as it wasn't that big of a deal. He was probably joking, but maybe there's people in those communities that aren't accepted by their parents, by their mothers, by their fathers, whatever. Kevin Hart, to me, is somebody that plays it really safe. I don't think he meant ill will by this. I particularly don't find Kevin Hart funny. I think Kevin Hart his comedy is really just lame. It's what I like to call Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. I call them tryhards. I've never seen Tiffany Haddish's comedy before, but I've seen Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, to me, if I was to put it into an analogy for you, Kevin Hart's comedy is so simplistic for the simple-minded people that, like, it's like one of those movies back in the day where, like, somebody's walking along and there's a rock or a pebble on the ground and the person's walking towards it. The camera zooms in, then the camera zooms at the other person, and obviously you know what's going to happen, and the guy trips, whoops, and everybody's like, oh my God, that's so funny! That's the funniest thing ever! Those are the kind of people that I think find Kevin Hart funny. I'm sorry if you're offended. I have people that I know that love him. I don't find him that funny. Now, I think when he does the standoffs and the disses, like, you know, when they joke on each other in person, I think he does those pretty funny. But otherwise, he's not that funny. I think he's trying to, and he's smart at this, he's trying to appease a mass crowd. He doesn't want to alienate any person, but these tweets surfacing do offend the LGBT community. He now has apologized. Let me read you his apology. His tweet here says, I made a choice to step down from hosting this year's Oscars. This is because I do not want to be a distraction on a night that should be celebrated by so many amazing, talented artists. I sincerely apologize to the LGBTQ community for my insensitive words from my past. He also said, I'm sorry that I hurt people. I am evolving and want to continue to do so. My goal is to bring people together, not tear us apart. Much love and appreciation to the Academy. I hope we can meet again. So I think the apology was probably needed, I guess, you know, especially if he wants to keep making money and appease the masses and the crowds. To put it a little bit into context for me too, when I was growing up back in the day, when I was in New York going to school, the word FAG, a lot of people used it towards each other, but it wasn't to discriminate against somebody's sexuality. It was almost just like saying the word dumbass. Like, hey, you're a dumbass. That's how the word FAG was used back then. But now, it's a different day and age that we're in, and this kind of old stuff can come back and haunt you when you make it big. But you guys comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Have a great day. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button. I'm going to go take this little girl to school. Thank God it's Friday. Let's have a good weekend. Peace! Oh, one last little thing. There was this guy named Billy Eichner. He says here, I'm no saint. We just want a little understanding, a little explanation. Apologies are tough. They leave you vulnerable. Toxic masculinity is real. I deal with it on my own way too. So on that note, I appreciate Kevin Hart apologizing. An apology accepted. That's all. I can't stand men that talk about toxic masculinity. Men like this, he's probably a feminist. And the only thing toxic in toxic masculinity is these men that act like women. Bang!
I see potential subscribers. Subscribe for more. This is the mother info war.